What's up, guys? We're back again with more of Alter Ego, I think we were playing, wasn't it? Yep, that's the name of the game.
Alter Ego
Male.
Male.
Of the game. Alter Ego Male Edition, soon to come possible lesbian edition, if we get around to it. And if this is good, which is, I'm actually really having fun with this game so far.
I told you you'd like it.
Yeah, it really is so much better than the last one we played, which was shit. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of Up Late with Luke and Dan. And yeah, this is the second part of Alter Ego, where our goal was jokingly to achieve SIDS, and we're out of infancy. So that's not actually
Dan's
our goal.
having fun with this and getting connected with the character, so I think we're going to try and just
really
survive.
Nostalgia. Yeah, the goal is to actually play this game properly for once, which doesn't happen often.
On Up Late.
Or on co-op as well, doesn't happen often.
It's kind of in the title for on-co-op that it's not going to work.
Good point.
Look at that gentleness and our
Our
thoughtfulness.
expression. Why is our thoughtfulness so low?
I don't know, let's just continue.
You are in a large department store waiting in line, and there is an extremely well-endowed woman standing in front of you. She smiles. It looks like she may be an interesting person to talk to. Inquisitive. Ask her some questions. Which question would you like to ask her? How did you get their memories? Do you have a doggy? Mommy said that Daddy has a thick skull. Do you? I tried very hard to pinch a penny like Aunt Edna, but couldn't. Can you? Stop asking. Do you have a doggy? I like doggies. She tells you, no, doggy. No doggy. Only. No doggy. Only a cat that didn't get left in the bank. You inform her that Daddy said that's what they cook in the restaurant on the corner. Oh, racism's even in this game. When was this made? Like the 80s?
88, I believe, or 86?
Oh, the 80s. Perhaps you are interested in something else. Which question would you like to ask her? Do you have a husband? She tells you that she does have a husband. Okay.
Damn it.
Is that's seriously the end of that scene? Just ends it there?
Eh.
You're alone in your parents'
To be fair, wait a sec.
bedroom.
To be fair, how many things in your life have just ended like that? Nothing of importance comes of that conversation.
Yeah, good point.
It's a life simulator.
Nothing important comes of anything I do in my life. Look, I'm doing videos for YouTube for my 10 subscribers. I mean, that's not really important. You're alone. I mean, you guys are, but in terms of like what people would say is important and what isn't, it's not. So, yeah.
Choose what's important.
It's what's important to you guys. That's all that matters. This game is making me very like sentimental and shit. There is a shiny silver quarter on the table. Okay, we have no use for it. We live in Australia. What do we want to do? We want to screw over our parents at this early. No,
Leave it all.
we're still earning their trust to stab them in the back later. Honest and leave it alone. This might have been a tough decision for you at your age, and even what am I gonna buy? Like what? We're 2 years old. I wasn't shopping for myself at 2 years old. Even sometimes into adulthood, honesty is often less than clear cut. You might have figured that you had nothing to gain by stealing the quarter. You were right about that. You've gained in the trustworthiness category. I know why our thoughtfulness is so low. It's because of the questions we did at the start.
It's still at 1%.
Basically, we answered everything with yes. We would happily fuck these people over. Daddy says it's time to go to bed. What time is it? Probably tired. I mean, I'm always tired.
We can ask to stay up a little longer.
Yeah, let's ask nicely. Dad explains how tired you are and what a busy day it will be tomorrow. The same old line. He offers to carry you. When you get to the bedroom, you can ask him to tell you a story. Yeah, let's have a story from Dad. That's how you learn. Scary story about the toad monster who sneaks into little boys' rooms and bites their toes. Why would you do that, Dad? Why'd you do that, Dad? He waits till you fall asleep and then, oh, what an absolute prick. You really weren't asleep. You fool him by jumping up and making a growling noise. You both laugh. Yeah, fuck you, Dad. You tried to get one up on me. And he says, I love you. Oh.
Let's do another social. Oh, it's not social, it's something else.
Saturday morning, and Dad asks you to help with some chores. I'm 2 years old. The Super Duck cartoon hour has just begun. Passive. Tell Dad you want to watch cartoons. You're already under the trance of the TV set. Dad tries to encourage you to walk away from the TV. Why can't we just do them later? Fine. Let's help him out. Get the trust. Dad makes you feel very important. You use your own special plastic tools to help him. As a reward, Dad takes out a big ball. He throws it at you. You close your eyes and it bounces off your head. Clunk. Oh, Dad. Classic Dad. You're in the sandbox playing with your favorite toy. A larger, stronger child pulls it away from you and screams, "Mine." Fuck that kid. Angry. Get an adult. Yeah, grab it back. No, grab it back. Fuck him. Stick up. We learn to stick up for ourselves. Child seems much stronger than you. Puts 3 fingers in your mouth and tries to push your... That's not a very tactical move. He's holding the metal toy above your head. Ooh. So he's gonna kill us? Try to bite the fucker. Exactly like my first relationship. The other baby yells. You bit him hard. He drops your toy and runs off. Yeah, fuck that kid.
Alright, I was rather scared because I played this a bit and you can die in that situation.
Oh, really?
It isn't all like, oh, this decision leads to this. There are random...
What happens with what happens to the child that murders the fuck out of you? Like by beating the game ends, skull in? I'd be more concerned about him. Time to feed the fish. You pinch a small amount of fish food between your fingers and tap on the glass. There is no sign of Gabriella. Confused. Call for Mum. Mum will know. Gabby floats up to the surface from under a big grey rock. Her eyes seem very puffy and her body is stiff. You're relieved to see she hasn't jumped out of the bowl. Ask Mum about it. We gotta learn this shit. Mum stutters through the answers to your questions. She is uncomfortable and sad. Mum explains that Gabby can't swim anymore. Mum says she's dead. That she's gone away. How can that be? She's right there. What is dead, you wonder? Well, we could have beaten that. You are confused. Mum says that Gabby has to be taken out of the bowl. I think we gotta flush her. Even though Mum has on a sad face, you giggle at the thought of Gabby swimming in the bowl. You wonder if she will tickle you the next time you go to the bathroom.
If the kids having those kind of thoughts, I'm pretty sure we are fucked up.
Exactly like my first relationship. No, this just got darker.
This does have its dark
at least more fucked up. It isn't a real laugh, but you don't know what else to do. Oh man, this is getting dark. You are in the back seat of the car during a very long ride. I like long rides. Active. Ask questions and play. I want to do both those things. These are shit questions. Can we go back?
No.
Where are we going? Mum explains that the family is taking a trip to the mountains. She takes out a book that has pictures of mountains and animals. She points to one with stripes. She says, "What is this?" You answer,
tiger or zebra. Well, both of them have...
Tiger or a zebra.
Tiger or zebra.
I'm leaning... yeah, zebra. Oh, fuck off, Mum. Here's the zebra.
All we had to go on is that it had fucking stripes.
I know! You were eating at the house of one of your parents' friends. You were told by the mother to be on your best... By your mother to be on your best behavior. Something that you ate has disagreed with you and now you feel very sick.
Okay, we have to be queasy.
We have to be... Yeah. Call Mum. Or, no, let's be a bit more independent. Try and... I know this is going to go bad, but... Is a large, unfamiliar house. You find a room, but it's not the bathroom. If you're sick here, no one will know. Black. Getting sick like that is difficult to hide. You are discovered and everyone feels sorry for you. The person who has to feel it... You read the rest.
Getting sick like that is difficult.
The person that has to clean it up felt less sorry for you. Yeah, that's...
Okay, I wasn't actually paying attention.
My eyes, like, fucked up.
Look, at this stage, like, a few little problems like that aren't going to be major.
You are still you're still not completely familiar with using the toilet. It is still quite fascinating to you. You have just finished and you have pleased yourself, and you pleased.
That's a problem at our age.
No, no, I'm reading it like that. You've just finished and you've and you've pleased yourself like a big boy. Playful and curious, or content. What? What was? I don't even know what the right answer is here. Make a boat out of Mum's brush and sleep. That was a stupid move, Luke. Get it out with your hand. We gotta fix this. You can get it out of there. Mum finds it later in the day. She asks, "Did you do this?" You say, "Yes." Let's be honest. Good boy. Even though you were honest, you still get punished. Well, yeah, okay, fair enough. I'll say, fair enough for that one. The phone rings while Daddy's ironing his shirt. He must leave you alone in the room with the iron. Oh God. Yeah, I did say before I got burnt as a kid, in similar circumstances. Helpful or cautious? I think cautious. Sorry, that's my Skype, my Steam going off again. Play quietly. Help Dad iron the. Why'd you do that? You fall into the floor and lands on your hands. It burns a lot. You're taken to the hospital. You suffer minor burns. Your skin heals quickly.
That was not our fault.
Well, you're the one that said help Dad iron the shirt.
No, I didn't do that.
Oh.
I said play quietly.
Oh, okay.
See, it doesn't say we're playing with it. It just says he realized we were there, and then when we ran, it tripped over the cord.
Okay.
I think we'd lose some stats of. No, physical's still high.
Told us.
Hey, look, our thoughtfulness has gone up.
Pretty intelligent, though.
Our gentleness has just dropped.
Today is Dad's birthday and you would like to make him breakfast. Oh, we're gonna get ourselves killed. How old are we? Can we check that now? You went out of it. You don't have it anymore.
Shit.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, well, let's pretend that went well. Dad
Okay.
must get his teeth fixed. Yep, his teeth fixed, and you must go with him to the dentist. Mum is busy at work, and Dad couldn't find a sitter. You sit in the waiting room for a very, very long time. Dad must run out and put money in the parking meter. Dad sits you on the floor, gives you a magazine to leaf through, and tells you to behave.
We've been a good kid up to
Yeah, no, yeah. I would be scared shitless without Dad at that age. I've been in that situation a few times. Your ability to keep yourself amused is a sign of early maturity. This will help you intellectually and creatively. Look through the magazines or visit the nurse. Let's get some womanizing going on. Gives you a big kiss. Yeah. She points you to a big
Sorry, wait a second.
I think it was like lollies. Asks you to pick one outfit. Well,
Toys.
It's a sexy nurse. Let's take one. That was very polite of you, considering she really wasn't looking, and you could have stuffed another one in your pocket. You're becoming a very trustworthy little boy.
This isn't me.
This is no. I mean, some of the situations though, definitely. A group of your parents' closest friends have come over for dinner. I was actually quite a timid child. Well, I did do some pretty dickish things as well, but as you do. You were fed early and put upstairs to entertain yourself. Angry, depressed, or curious. Try to sneak downstairs. Let's have a bit of fun. You can't get downstairs. Mum put a special fence in front of the stairs. Might be fun to see what you can do upstairs that your parents would normally not allow you to do. If you have to stay upstairs, you might as well have some fun, right? Well, yes. Jump up and down on the bed, remove all of your clothes and go. Turn on the TV set as loud as it will go.
We have to be mischievous here.
What do you think each is gonna set us up with? Physical stats, or we'll die from the bed somehow.
Okay, yeah, I'm assuming we're gonna die
Turn
from
on the
bed.
TV, they'll just get pissed off. Yeah, fucking let's go. Let's do a nudie run. Down to the nutty. This certainly gets a reaction from your parents, who are completely mortified, and their friends, who are relieved that someone else's child does things like that. After your dad puts some clothes on you and takes you downstairs and lets you wander around, you spot a drink on the table.
I think this kills us.
Really?
It's alcoholic. I think he gets sick from it.
I wouldn't have as a kid because I hated the taste, so leave it alone. Good choice. That drink was for grown-ups only. There are some cookies on the table over there. Do you want two? Yeah, no, let's make her friends like her. We'll stab him in the back eventually. Takes a giant leap. How can she refuse without looking like an ogre? Oh, yeah, that's who. You save the spoils of victory. Fuck yeah. Let's do the heart, do the heart. It is the middle of the day and you get that heavy feeling in your stomach. You think it might be time to go to the potty. You remember how upset mother gets when you have an accident. Your mother is not in the immediate vicinity. Man, I've been there before too, probably. How old are we? I think I was probably earlier than that.
We can't go back. So
like, why bother going to the toilet? Actually, I get like that now. I just pee outside if mum's asleep. Off the deck. Like a man. It's easier that way. Anyway, well, wait, why do we have to be one of those? Why can't we just go take a crap?
I think concerned and try to go to the bathroom.
Call for mum? You remind yourself how important it is to go to the potty, as per your mother's instructions. This raises your anxiety, increasing your urge to go to the bathroom. Well done, Luke. You run towards the bathroom, taking little steps, holding both hands at your rear end. You're determined to reach the bathroom door and reach up to turn the knob. The small thing is slide around the shiny chrome door, so it is difficult to get a good grip. Keep trying. We must do it. You finally grasp the knob and enter the bathroom. The toilet bowl looms up at you like a huge porcelain boat. Well, we may as well get
reminds me of the game Don't Shit Your Pants.
We may as well get it at least in the vicinity. So, should we lift up the lid? I mean, I'm kind of afraid we're gonna drown or something. Alright, lift up the lid. You really have your priorities in order. I can see you securing an upper management position in a very large company at a very young age. The lid flips up without a problem. You deftly remove your pants, underwear, and socks in one smooth motion, exactly like my first relationship. Actually, it wasn't. It's actually nothing like my first relationship. I just like joking about it. You climb up on the bowl and get your business done with. Fucking success. Call mum. Flush it. Let's not brag. We're not braggers. You're becoming the type who's quietly satisfied with his accomplishments and does not need the approval of others. This is fine as long as you are independently wealthy. In life, reward often requires recognition, and recognition is often the product of good advertising. Keep this in mind for it's getting intense now. You're in a large department store with your mother and her friend. It is so crowded that all you can see... God, the fucking contrast is so high between the white and the black and my eyes. There's a forest of tall grown-up legs. Your mother lets go of you so that she can feel the material of a dress she wants to buy. Everything is buzzing. Look, the toy department. We're gonna wander off. Curious. Let's not go adventurous yet. We're gonna get lost at this point. Presumably, possibly raped.
No, it's later on.
Oh.
I'm not even joking.
Okay. Well then, let's enjoy it before we get raped. Let's enjoy life. Your desire to explore the surroundings is commendable. Make sure that you keep an eye on your mother so that you don't get lost. Go. Do we want to go back to mother?
We'll go back. We'll play it safe.
Okay, we'll play it safe. Again, you've shown remarkably good judgment for a young child. You're keeping both safety needs. No, that is bullshit. I got lost in the department store once. You know what I did?
Wait for it. Keep reading.
And curiosity said, only this time it doesn't work. Your mother has stepped away from her place and now you can't find her. You're lost. Okay. But that's still a good No, I showed good judgment and I didn't get any fucking judgment upgrades to my stats. Because when I got lost in a department store, I knew that my sister always dragged mom to the lolly machines, so I went to the lolly machine and sat there for 20 fucking minutes, waiting for mum to show up. I even hid in the clothes so that like some stranger wouldn't try to help, because I knew what the fuck I was doing. And then mum showed up like, we were looking for you. I'm like, well, I did the smart person thing, so that's not very fair. And she wandered off like an idiot looking for me. Do we want to trust? Do we want to be that trusting?
Look, we're in the middle of a department store.
Stay in one
filled
spot
with people.
is probably the best thing to. A voice over the loudspeaker announced there's a lost boy in the store. His name is. Hey, he says your name. What was it? Lammy? Lanny?
Looney?
Looney? Yeah, that's it.
Shouldn't
I'm
I do
gonna
it,
call
Lemmy?
this Lunny. He says your name. He is wearing blue jeans and a red shirt. Will anyone seeing him please report to the security desk? Thank y'all. Walk to the left, walk to the right, stay in one spot. People will find us. You begin to think that your mother has left the store without you. What will you do now? Stay in one spot. Voice over the loudspeaker announces there's a lost boy in the store. His name is Hayes.
It's basically the same thing over again.
Okay, so we have to move. Left. Left. Right. Okay, right. This is kind of a silly. Stay in one spot. A lady with a thick accent asks if you're lost. You can't understand what she's saying, so you shake your head no, and she goes away.
Really?
Move to the right. Stay in one spot. A lady with... A man carrying heavy boxes bump and nearly knocks you down. What will you do now? Okay, now this is getting really annoying. Stay in one spot. A lady just keeps saying in one spot until you begin to think that... What the fuck is going on? Am I like trapped inside my own mind?
Ah, here we are.
Fucking finally. Reunites you with your mother. You are greatly relieved that your mother would not leave you someplace and forget about you. You behave yourself for the rest of the day as a gesture of thanks.
So apparently there's only one time I ever got lost.
She can't just make more, I guess. You walk into your bedroom about to go to sleep. The dark shapes stare at you from every corner of the room. Headlights cast eerie shadows on the wall. You have heard that the toad monster sneaks into little boys' rooms and hides under the bed. You can always hear him breathing, just like the story said. Brave. Look under the bed. If you're so brave, why look? Would you still be brave if I told you that the toad monster has 6 eyes, bloody stomps for legs, and bites the faces of little boys? Yes. Even if I told you that he waits for little boys to go to sleep and slobbers all over them and bites them in the face? Yes. Even if I told you that he's walking around your house looking for a way to climb into your room right now? Yes. Who's that, Luke?
Why did
you were too brave to be scared? Oh, okay. Scared you anyway, didn't... No. Did so. You just passed through infancy. A brief look at your life up till this time shows the following. Your family life has been positive and nurturant, and as a result, you have begun to form the critical bonds that are important during this phase of life. Physically, you have been not a very healthy baby. Yeah, kind of. Socially, during this phase in life, nothing much is really expected of you. After all, you're still much too young to throw a successful cocktail party. I beg. Challenge accepted. You know what? And frankly, anyone who still dribbles on himself probably wouldn't make the ideal dinner guest. However, by now, there are some things you should have mastered. Your progress in this area shows you have been the type of child who charms the lollipops of people. You have been the type of child who is huggable and gets his cheek pinched by old ladies with bright red lipstick. Now, regarding your emotional and personality development, what a trustworthy lad you are turning out to be. You will probably join the Boy Scouts of America in the next module. On the on the one hand, your trustworthiness is a desired trait. On the other, I'm curious. You don't. On the other, I'm curious why you don't explore your environment a bit more.
I think we did enough exploring in that fucking section.
Alright, hang on. Ryan's on Steam. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, Ryan's getting onto me on Steam because we're gonna play, and then I was like, "Do you want to play?" And then he didn't respond, and then I was like, "Well, let's record more with Luke." So yeah, let's keep going. Moving the mouse out of the. For instance, haven't you ever wondered what that zipper on the side of your mother's pillow is for? Well, then unzip it. Your thoughtfulness characteristic really doesn't count for much in this module. Well, that was like our highest one. Most children often find themselves at the mercy of their whims and impulses. You're allowed to be cranky now. People will tolerate it much better than when you are a teenager. Then your whining and carrying on will seem objectionable. One thing about your character that has a tendency to put people off is your aggressiveness. You're the type of baby who likes to pull on loose pieces of clothing, hair, and any bulbous fleshy object that comes within your reach. Well, obviously. That's what happened when we were on the toilet that time. You were going to have to learn the meaning of make nice. Okay. That wraps up your status for the first module. I hope you like yourself. Not really, but you're cutting a bit deep there, Mr. Game. Getting a bit personal. You can always try to improve yourself in the modules to come. There's plenty of time. Oh. Well, I've already passed through a few myself, so you know. Welcome to childhood. I'm gonna quickly cut the episode here, because it's a nice sort of cutty place, and also we're nearly another half hour. So we'll be right back. Oh, and if you like this, leave a like. If you like me, subscribe. You know, the general sellout
And if we offended you in any way, please tell us how so we can do it again.
We look forward to your angry letters. Yeah, we'll catch you guys soon. Really enjoying this game, so there will be more. And maybe lesbians in some later stage if it's really good. Anyway, yep, catch you guys soon. Cheers.